This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Blak Magus, and another personal moment thing. I'm trying to get videos out more because even though the motivation is lacking, I do feel like I owe it to myself to keep at this, because this is something that I really like to do, and I feel like when I get thoughts like these, I should share it with other people. I feel like these are things that could help. So it's kind of the best of both worlds type of thing. It helps me continue to do something that I love to do, as well as hopefully share some information and thoughts that will help other people along in their daily lives. Anyway, so good friend of mine's known her for a while. A very nice girl, and she does a lot of things for people, and I've always looked at myself as a really nice guy, but one of my biggest downfalls, I feel like, is that I tend to overdo for other people. I do more for them than I do myself. But with her, I feel like she's a bigger example of that, because like she stretches herself so thin to do other stuff, and it's like I feel bad to ask her for anything or to have her do anything for me. It's because a lot of times I feel like people are taking advantage of her kindness, but at the same time, I also realized something that I realized about myself is where I could sit here and say, yo, you guys are taking advantage of my kindness, whatever. At the end of the day, you do have the option to say no, and you do have the capability to stop things where they are. And she's kind of a good example of someone who I feel like doesn't stop things where they should be stopped. And I think I'm a good example as well. I feel like I've gotten better at it, whereas she hasn't. And I kind of want her to get better at it. At the same time, I don't want to hurt her feelings or come at her in a particular way to make her feel like I'm trying to force her to make that change. It's a change that she needs to make for herself, and it's just my opinion. So that shouldn't matter much. At the end of the day, her opinion counts more than anything. But for the outside looking in, I just like see the things. It's like, yo, you gotta say no sometimes. And I think that's one thing about quote unquote us nice people. We like to play the victim for being kind when we're actually doing ourselves the disservice. More than anything, we don't have to do a lot of the things that we do. We do it because something in us makes us want to, or we feel obligated to do. When these quote unquote unkind people who are quick to say no, like whatever, fuck you, the selfish people, as a lot of us like to call them, they're not as being as selfish as we think. More that, hey, sometimes you gotta draw the line. You can only be so kind. People will continually come at you for things because they know that you are the type of person that won't say no, or that will rarely say no. They know what they can get out of you, so of course people are going to keep coming at you. You can't kind of blame them for taking advantage, because you're leaving yourself out there for them to do so. And to be quite honest, if you were to say no, that would help you in a tremendous way, because I've noticed, like, when I have got to a point where I've said no and stopped things, I kind of tend to find who truly does care about me, who doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, someone who really cares about you, they will understand if you can't do something for them, if you aren't available. Anybody who doesn't care for you, of course they're going to be up in arms, and they're going to talk shit, and they're going to try to make you feel bad. If this is someone that you consider a friend or a good acquaintance, and they go out of their way to make you feel bad because you don't do something for them, you know what? Fuck them. Because at the end of the day, if they truly did care about you, they wouldn't, it wouldn't bother them that you can't do something for them, or that you're not in the mood to do something for you, or that you're not willing, because 9 times out of 10 you probably come through for them. You probably came through for them more than anybody else in their life. But they want to trip because like you decide, hey, I'm tired, or I can't do it, I don't have the means to do it, whatever reason. Shouldn't matter what the reason is. You know what? You have the right to say no. You're not obligated to do things for them. And if people are gonna treat it like you're obligated to do things for them, then truly fuck them. And that's the one thing about being a nice person that you really have to learn how to do. It's something that's hard to balance, but it needs to be done, is in my opinion. But anyway, as always, you guys hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Blak Magus, and I'm out. Deuces.